All right, guys, this message is going to be for my Tauruses out there, Taurus to Taurus cross watcher. So I got something about wifey material. For whoever this is going to resonate for, that's what I heard, wifey material. So this is not a relationship where people are already together. This would be, here's what I'm thinking. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of talk about me learning Spanish for a minute, and then we're gonna apply it to the message today because this is how I'm getting the message for you guys. I talked about it a little bit in Aries' message, but I used to take Spanish in high school, okay? And I always wanted to take Spanish. In fact, I feel like I spoke Spanish in a past life. It was probably the main language that I spoke. I resonate a lot with Spanish. So anyway, long story short, I didn't pay attention. When I had it accessible to me for free, when I had the teaching and a really good teacher, when I had the example, when I had all of it, okay, I took it for granted. I didn't pay attention. I didn't let it sink in. It really didn't, I didn't put my all into it. I just kind of effed off. Everything else was more important to me or whatever, even though deep down I really wanted it. And now I'm trying to start all over basically, which I'm loving it. In fact, I feel like I have a entirely newfound appreciation for Spanish, even just learning any type of language. Like, it is so fun. It's like more fun to me than a relationship. Like, I've had so much damn fun. I just can't get enough. Like, my lessons every day are about 30 minutes to an hour, and I just want to keep going every time. Like, I can't stop. I love it so much. I can't describe it, guys. So, how do I get that and then wifey material? Well, because that's what popped in my head. It popped in my head that, however this goes, whether you, Taurus, crosswatcher, or this is another person, it could be completely reversed where someone else is feeling this way. But somebody here feels like, damn, you know what? You were right there in my arms. You were right there in my presence. You were right there in my life. You were right in front of me. You were there all along, or I had you. I had you. It's kind of like I talked about in Aries, but it's different. It's a little different. I don't think this is someone who necessarily threw you away. Possibly. You may want to watch the Aries message. For some of you, yes. But others of you, they just kind of didn't seem to care. They didn't seem to care. Although deep down though, guys, they did care, and some of the things that maybe you said to somebody did stick. It did settle in, and little seeds were planted. You did leave an impression on someone's heart. I think maybe that's what I'm going to title it. You left an impression on them. Oh, Pisces had that not long ago. But this is a different type of impression. This is more of a romantic impression. You left an impression on their heart. Yes, you did. Even if it was a friend, guys, it wasn't romantic, but at the time their focus was on other things, something else, someone else, something else was more important. You tried to tell somebody, you tried to be there. Maybe this was one of those situations, and they just didn't really, it wasn't a priority. You were not a priority. What you were saying was, it's fine. And they didn't really care. But what happens now? You've always resonated with somebody, Aries. Whoever this is, you always, they always felt a connection to you, like me with Spanish, right? Or any foreign language. I feel like I'm supposed to know 3 or more. And I'm not going to stop until I do. It may take me until I'm in my 80s. I don't care, but I'm going to know a lot of languages. And so, but that's the thing here. It's like, you did resonate with someone. You still do. It hasn't gone away. In fact, it's gotten stronger. Like me with Spanish. Like, all I want to do is spend more time on it. I can't get enough of just 30 minutes is not enough. An hour is not enough. Somehow somebody is involved with you, even if it's indirectly. It could even be online because I do my Spanish online. So, but it's like they are more focused on it now. Whatever distracted them before, whatever was more important to another before, is not right now or at all. They're completely different now. They've changed, they've grown, they've realized what's important, and for some reason they've come back to you. And in their mind, they're like, wow, Taurus is everything. Like, I can't get enough. I'm telling you guys, like, I legit can't get enough of Spanish. Like, I just want to only speak Spanish 24/7. I don't even want to speak English. I mean, I like English, but I just want to speak Spanish. I, like, already want to be fluent. You know? Like, somebody already wants to be married. If it's romantic and it's not, like, a friend thing, somebody, like, would get married yesterday to you. Because to you, or sorry, to them, Taurus cross-watcher, vice versa, this could be how you feel. It's like, to me, you speak to my soul. Like, I feel like I've always known you. I feel like you were the one I was originally supposed to be with. You were the one I was originally supposed to be friends with. You were the one I was always supposed to have this connection with. There was a reason that we met. There was a reason that I was drawn to you before. I don't know why I ignored it. I mean, I do. But, oh my God, like, now I feel like I just set myself back and I'm gonna have to start all over with you, but are you even interested now? It's like that, right? It's like somebody's viewing you as you would be the best wife. You would be the best mother, if you're not already the best mother. They're like, wow, you would be so loving to me. You would take care of a home. You would, just everything about you resonates with somebody. I can't even, I wish that I could pull all of your hearts, all of you that are watching this video right now, I wish I could pull all of your hearts and stuff them inside of mine for a minute so that you can feel that there is no exaggeration about this. I am in love with Spanish. Like, oh my God, I can't wait to have a full conversation with somebody. And I just love it. I love it so much. Everything about it, every single word, I'm retaining the information now because I want it. You see what I'm saying? Like, I want it so bad that every single day, it's like my top priority. I have to tune in. I have to get on my app. I have to click on. I have to get online, you know? And I just want to learn. I want to educate myself. I want to grow more. I feel like it more is who I am than the English me, you know? Like, in fact, the English me just doesn't even feel like me at all. It feels like it doesn't even resonate with me. Whereas the Spanish speaking me is like, I feel like I should already be fluent. Had I not wasted time, had I not put it off, had I not treated it like it didn't even matter, it wasn't something I would want later on, I could be a lot further now. That's how somebody thinks of you. We could be married by now. We could have already had children by now, or more children. We could have had a thriving relationship had we not been set back due to me. They're taking responsibility. Somebody's taking responsibility here, or you are. If this is reversed, like, damn, we'd be a lot closer now. You know, there wouldn't be issues on could we trust each other, if that even is an issue. Like, I wouldn't have to try to get Taurus to trust me, vice versa, or cross-watcher, because they would know, because I stuck around, because I worked on a connection with us, because I tried to understand them, like me with the language, because I tried to understand them. It was always about, you know, you being available for this person, just like the app is for me. But what about what you also needed, you know? Like, there was no reciprocation here. There was only, I'll come to the class, I'll learn because I'm in here, but I'm really not understanding how much of a great opportunity this is for me to have been here. You see what I mean? And because later in life it's harder. And also you don't get the classes for free. And you don't have the teacher right there who's like, it's just so much easier to just do it when you have it, instead of take it for granted, put it to the side, quit the class altogether. Like, somebody quit you. They quit you. They quit the friendship. They quit the potential of a relationship, or the potential of building any type of stronger relationship with you, even if it wasn't romantic. They gave up, or they didn't try. And it's like, that's fine. It's not like they have to, but at the same time, maybe you kind of felt like, well, then why the fuck did you even join the class if you didn't want to stick around? Why did you ever even ask me for my advice, for my input? Why did you ever show me attention, affection, if you weren't really serious? That's fine. I guess people don't always have answers, you know? So you said, that's fine, Taurus or cross-watcher. you started focusing on you. This is very similar to Aries, and the more I get into it. But now, maybe this is years ago, guys. This could be somebody from like years ago, or if not months ago at least, that wishes they would have taken advantage of an opportunity when they had it with you. And now they're kind of kicking themselves in the ass. I almost feel like I'm going to throw up. Like, I feel sick. This person could also be, especially if they know that you're spiritual, if you're very spiritual watching this, or you even have gifts, like psychic gifts, this could be somebody who's trying to strengthen their own gifts so that they can connect with you. No shit. You know why I say that? Because right now I'm remembering that I'm also studying remote viewing. If you guys don't know what remote viewing is, you should look it up. It's amazing. It's intense. It's actually crazy how talented we all are. If we could all communicate through remote viewing, can you imagine? I mean, even the CIA uses remote viewing. But anyway, there's practices that you can do to strengthen your remote viewing capabilities. And I've been doing that, and I'm like, wow, oh my God. And this nauseous feeling I got, I actually got that the other day. I was doing a remote viewing session, and the image I was picking up on, later on I found out that it went along with the image, and I was feeling sick. I was like, oh, well, I don't know what it is. Because I took on every sense that I got, every vision I got, every color I saw, every shape that I saw, I put that into consideration. And then in the end, it was crazy how close I got to the image, right? To the target. And so that could be what someone's doing here, Taurus or cross watcher, or what you're doing. Somebody here is trying to connect with you psychically. They may even feel that the two of you are connected psychically and spiritually, and they wonder if you can hear them, if you know the energy they're sending to you. I mean, what difference would it make though? Is this person trying to like energetically reel you in so that you reach out to them? I feel like this is someone who probably should reach out to you. I mean, the app is not going to reach out to me and tell me I need to learn Spanish. I had to find the app and download the app and pay for the classes, and I have to get on there and take the test. You know, I have to do the work now. It makes me feel like somebody says you would be this wifey material, vice versa, but then at the same time, like, are they going to be a lazy lover or a lazy friend or a family member? Like, you know, it's like, you want me to give you all this information, but at the end of the day, is this all that you want from me? Like, you want my advice, but is this all you want from me? You want, like, what do you actually want from me? And also, I'm not going to reach out to you for it. I don't care if you connect with me psychically or not, you know. You want it now, you're going to have to work for it, just like when we get older and we didn't pay attention in that class in school. We could have learned it right there. Well, when we get older, if we decide to take it up again, we have to start all over and put in the work, and it's not as easy. But we still have to be the ones that pursue it. It doesn't pursue us. So, I don't know. I feel like as much as somebody wants you, they're like indirectly hoping that you make the move. In some cases, no, not necessarily. Somebody here will make the move. They'll suggest the two of you meet up. Maybe sit down and have a talk or something like I do on my app. But I don't know, guys. If you hear that in the background, that's my grand doggy playing with her toy. It's like squeak, 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 squeak. She loves her little squeaky toy. It's a little peppermint she got for Christmas. It looks like a little peppermint candy, and she loves it. But yeah, somebody here loves you. I'm hearing amor. Amor. Even if it's like an old friend, guys, you know, or somebody that could have been a good friend, or, you know, a family member, an in-law, a potential lover, a potential close bond could have been made. And it's like, well, You know, you maybe even feel possibly when this person, if this person does take the initiative, you may feel inwardly, whether you voice this or not, you may be like, I don't know if we speak the same language. I don't know if we can communicate with each other well, because that's the problem here. What am I doing? I'm learning another language. I feel like this definitely has to do with poor communication between two people. It's like, well, we didn't communicate well back then, so I don't know what makes you think we're going to communicate well now, because I'm even different. So you're different, but so am I. So, but I think somebody here, for the majority of you, it's romantic, and somebody is in love with you. Like, they've fallen in love with you, okay? But they also are like, at this moment in time, it could change tomorrow, you know, but at this moment in time, I don't see this being somebody who would make like big grand gestures for you, or would go out of their way to show you, like, do you know how much I fucking care about you? I know that you don't, because I didn't show you. And I mean, if what I thought was showing you before was showing you, I understand also that was a shitty way of showing you that I cared and that I was genuine and that I had your back and I felt the same way and I enjoyed talking to you, because I know that I didn't really show you that. I know I didn't really try, but something's changed my heart. And it's like, you're perfect for me, but are they perfect for you? Because you also have other people that are taking the test. You see what I'm saying? Like, there are other people online taking these classes. There are other people online downloading this app, taking Spanish just as I am, passing each level, passing each test. So like, there are other people that are interested in you, vice versa. And it's like, what is it about this person that would tell you that they're serious and that they're the one? You could be wifey material all day, but what are they bringing to the table? You could be friendship material all day, but what are they bringing to the table? You know, I feel like this would have to be somebody who is willing to put in the work, and not only willing, but does it. You know, you could be willing all day, but if you don't, what good is it if you're not doing it, if you're not exercising it, if you're not putting in the effort? I feel like this would be someone who needs to put in the effort, and I think that's logical, right? I think it's logical for you to expect that, or to at least, you know, be like, I'm not going to do anything. I did my part, and now you can come to me. And I think that's fair. And if somebody is serious about you, serious about connecting with you, communicating with you, they're going to do it. And you're not going to have to sit here every day and the energy come through, but still crickets. You hear nothing, because they're watching, but they're not saying anything. They're observing, not saying anything. They're sending you the energy. They're connecting with you. They're remote viewing you. They're telepathically connecting, but they're not saying anything. And it's like, well, then maybe I'm not the class you need to join. Something like that, right? I know I went over the timer, but yours fits Aries very similar. It's very similar, but for some of you, I feel like this isn't an ex, guys. Like, this isn't that. This is somebody who was like either a potential friend. This could have been in-laws even, could have been family even, but it takes two is what I'm hearing. Or it could have been like a potential lover, but I don't think yours is an ex. It's somebody who maybe wasn't over their fucking ex if it was romantic, or had the potential to be that way. They were like not over their ex, or they had, you know, because like I'm thinking back in high school and I'm thinking, well, you're just boy crazy or girl crazy, whoever, you know, or you're crazy about just living your life and doing stupid shit, you know. You don't think you'll need this later on. And then you're like, oh my God. You get older and you're like, wow. I'd have been a lot further. I'd have been a lot further if I would have realized what I had when I had it. Somebody could have been focused on another individual at the time, and maybe you tried telling them. You tried, and maybe not even tried telling them. You were just being you, and they didn't see it at the time. They couldn't respect it or love it at the time. You know, they knew there was something there, because it's almost unexplainable. But the more time that's gone on, somebody knows, like they're certain that there's more than something there. I'm talking, this is years. Like, this is years, I believe, if not months. Several months, though. Feels like years to me that you've known somebody a long time, or known of them, known of each other. You know, maybe you didn't get to know each other on deep levels because there was always something in the way. There was always more important things. But all right, guys, I'm gonna let you go. Thank you for being here with me, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.